grateful. So thank you.
Thank you
for coming.
Rabbi Shai for being such a friend. Mamash, from the minute, I mean, I know you probably know what gold you have in your hand, but I feel zchut to know you from Ma'arega Harishon, like how much your live and your sechet together are a nechama for me from afar. So my husband, Rabbi Avi Goldberg, Hashem Yikom Damo, was an officer in the army. He was the first, the only Rav Tzba'i, the only chaplain from the beginning of the state of Israel that was killed in battle, as he was also combat and also a Rav, Mamash, and his whole being was a person of Shamayim ve'aretz. Mamash chibur, like, his Torah was the sweetest Torah, deep and wide, and he also put amal, like he also, it's also, the Torah is also beautiful and mesamachat ve'me'aneget, gives oneg to the nefesh, and it's also a daily, the hatmada, doing tmidim kesidram or mesafim kihilchatam, and you have a person like my husband that was so yashar, and dedicated and masur. So his limud Torah was a huge thing that I very much appreciate and miss, and am grateful to Hashem to be married to him, married to him for 21 years. Ach tov v'chesed in Gematria. Ach Aleph and Kaf is 21. So on one hand, the Torah, he was a clarinet player. Torah as a rabbi in the biggest school in Yerushalayim, a rabbi in Irgun Rabbanei Tzohar, which also one of its many projects was the big thing to marry couples who are not religious, that had otherwise not for sure that they would have gotten married bichlal, kedat Moshe v'Yisrael. They would find Cyprus or some other ways to be a couple. But Zohar and my husband was called a lot to be a Rav Mechaten, officiate weddings, and just to see him with a couple when they come home before their wedding, for him to explain about the beautiful tekes of the ma'amad nisuim, the kedusha, his excitement of what he could tell and share with what the Torah is, together with his excitement of his lev, like to the people, the specific couple that was there, the nuances, the sensitivities that were in their families or whatever. It was just, for me, always to see it was a masterpiece of an irua, like an event, like an occasion, to see his mifgash, how he's connecting to people, and the Rav also in other things besides that, like running for 20 years, minyan on Yom Kippur in a kibbutz chiloni up next to the Kinneret, kibbutz Ginosar, their initiative, but somehow they got to Avi in the first week already, first year, and he led those Yemei Kippur, and I've never gone because they don't have an eruv, and I always had babies. We have 8 children, Baruch Hashem, from the age of 21 till 5, and so the way that he led the tefillot, both as a shliach tzibur and also the explanation of what the tefillah is, Megillat Yonah or whatever, it was just, again, like he knew how to touch people's levavot very much, and he did many things as a rabbi. I talked about his Torah. And the lev that I want to talk about, and then later other things, was working with his students and the parents of his students. He was always like the psychologist of any person he met. Like, it's just I speak a lot to many groups, and it's just endless, the amount of circles that everyone felt a specific kesher to my husband. Like I feel it was like his ability of ahavat Yisrael and ahavat Adam, that just like matanot, he just gave, even his the small advices and pushes and remembering things about, even the wife of the chayal that or somebody, just like the caring that he had for so many, in so many different circles was, it's endless. I'm still getting, like on Thursday I talked to all the rabbis of the Tzafon, like the northern rabbis of the army. And each one of them shows me, like here the messages and the WhatsApp, like even his WhatsApp messages were something that it wasn't like, somebody had a mazel tov and he wrote mazal tov. He did something special with the name, like just stam. It was endless. So it was with his talmidim and with the couples and with the kurs rabbanim tzvaim, like the officers course, and the old people that he worked with in Yerushalayim. He was very dedicated to Holocaust survivors, and he was volunteered. He was the one to give the zchut or the blame that we have a few saba me'umatz, like adopted grandfathers that are beautiful Holocaust survivors, and just the way that he was bekesher with every human being was amazing. Yet all this, both